our first game and we'll take out the knight. Up to white, he played bishop f4. We'll play g6, bishop g7, followed by castling. Now this is a mistake. We'll play knight h5, bishop g5. Hmm. He's playing this correct. x6, g5, knight take. Knight take for take. That will take this for the bishop. So no, knight take is not possible. He has to move bishop back. Alright, so now he is thinking for the correct move. He moved the bishop back. We'll go with knight take and then open up with. Okay, we'll play c5. He plays c3. B6, opening the bishop. And then d6, d5. Okay, now pawn take. Bishop check in there. Bishop check in there. Bishop take. Hmm. Anyway, so we'll go with bishop take g2. And then I think let's protect. So bishop c6. In the next move, then I can capture this. Okay, white to play. So white is having 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Okay, now what can white respond with? White can play e4 and then push. Else he can protect the knight. So in my case, protecting the knight is better. Bishop check, we'll play king. So maybe he's having a very good plan at this. Okay, like bishop check was not at all the correct move. Rook sacrifice. So let's go on with bishop take x6. Now I take it. He try giving check and he'll try the mate. What if I play the king? So I respond with king g7 and then I go with bishop take knight. Queen take it, then I'll take the bishop. I know, but this kind of plan is going to be very risky. Like my king side is now completely weak. So that's why. And white can just lock castle. Okay. So bishop take, knight, queen take it, king take this, rook check. Yeah. So he continue with the move f3. And that's the mate. Unstoppable, I guess. Bishop take, knight. Unstoppable, I guess. Okay, I resign this. Okay, so we play e4. Our opponent played the Sicilian. Knight c3, g6. We play g3. Take the knight to d5 towards the center. E6. Knight to e3. Bishop g2. Now we can also play c3 and then play knight e2 followed by d4. Anyway, so d5. We take, pawn take it. We strike the center with d4. Okay. Knight to f3. Knight take it, bishop take. Bishop g4. x3. Castling or just taking safety. Rook e1. This can help in attacking the pawn. King x2 for protecting the pawns. Now the queen was attacking our pawn, so I just protected. We play rook. We also play the rook. Attack this pawn. He push d4. So uh, over here, the knight can go here. Knight here is helpless. Anyways, I would say that he cannot take it, right? So I'll play queen to e4. The pawn take it and rook take queen. And at the same time, just the rook queen are attacking this. That's it. I can play knight to c2, which is supported by the queen in that. So that's the main plan. Anyway, so let's see how black responds. And he responds with queen h4. I would just push the pawn forward. The main idea is to attack the queen, and I can see the free knight available to me. Now he'll protect. Then I play bishop a3, try to attack this. Meanwhile, I allow him to take it and just I capture this knight. What will happen is, okay, he responds with queen b4. So I play knight c2. That's a trap. If I play knight c2, rook sack, queen take and he push the pawn. So bishop e2 attacking the queen. Still, the rook connection was what I wanted, and that's happening. So that's good. Now he has to protect the rook, I mean queen. He moved the queen d6, followed by knight c4. Now the knight is attacking the queen. The queen is attacking the b-side pawn and the knight. Anyway, she sacrificed the rook. So we take it back. We can push this, opening the bishop, trying to attack my rook. Okay. Okay, he is pushing and doing that. Now, first of all, I really want to play this, but then I think this is better. Or I just protect my rook. So I go with protecting my rook. The idea is to push the pawn forward, which is supported by the rook. Okay, and then I can play rook c3, open the bishop here, where my both the rooks will attack this pawn. I'll play rook here, open bishop here. So he played knight c6. Now I want to push the pawn. Otherwise, I would say that we play bishop f4, attack the queen, and we are opening the rook here, queen also. So he moved the queen backwards. We play rook take on d3, attacking the queen. Black go on with queen e8. So I guess trading can be played, and trading, take. I I will be ahead of my piece, but okay, so let's just take it. Because I'm ahead of my piece, that's why I'm doing that. And then I can play rook here just to trade. Trading is the main part of the plan. He play rook here, I'll double up and attack. x6, give a check, and then trade the rooks. He moved the king here. Now attacking the weak pawns. So first of all, bishop to e3, just to maintain the attack there. Now the knight is completely dependent on protecting it. Means if he try to move the knight, then that's a pawn loss. Now he would have pushed the pawn forward, where we can respond with rook to c8. He can play knight here. We'll push the pawn even forward. That's up to white. I mean black. So black take it. Bishop take it. We'll attack this pawn. Now he can easily just push the pawn forward. That's it. And continue his game. So he responded a5. We're gonna play rook a8 for attacking the pawn. He can protect his knight. Knight to c4. We'll go on with a4. The main idea is to move the bishop here. Because I know I can attack this pawn. That's it. Rook a7. First of all, attacking this pawn. Welcome, Bhuvan Raj, to my channel. King to g7. We'll continue with f4, pushing the pawns forward. He responded with knight to b2, trying to attack this pawn. We take the bishop backwards. If we take this. That's it. So you can expect not to take. And he protected. We'll take the bishop backwards. Now what we will do is attack this pawn. And that's the main plan. Now we'll show our speed because we are having less time. And once again, bishop take on this. Anyways, if you want to challenge me, you can challenge me by sending the challenges. You can search for my chess.com ID and send me the challenges if you want to play against me. So we play rook a8, followed by a6, a7, and we sacrifice. No. So we sacrifice the rook, promote to a new queen, and welcome to the new queen in my life. So we play queen a1 check. We move the king to g8. We go on with queen to d1. The main idea is queen check in here. Okay. f5 takes and queen take on the pawn. So we'll have queen d4 check, king x7. We take, and then queen b6 check, queen b1, queen f5, just attacking the pawns. Okay, so we take and push g4, g4, g5, queen check. Okay, g5, queen h6 check, followed by h5, queen f6, and black resigns. Alright, so we're gonna look for another game. And if you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Hmm. Okay, so we're gonna play another one. Now we'll be playing as black. So e4, we're gonna play the French. Now he respond with knight. So we'll take out the pawn, taking the control of the center and trade. Hmm. He take out the bishop, he play c6. Uh, for one rush, you can search for my chess.com ID. You find my ID and then you get an option of sending challenges. So you can go and challenge me like that. Okay. So x3, we got castling. Now take out the bishop with 5 followed by knight to a6. Knight a6, knight c5 can be used for attacking this. That's right. x6 and okay. Knight to c5. Take the bishop. We take it. We continue with a5. Okay, b5. We'll take the knight back. That was no point of playing this. Anyways, now bishop is creating pin. How can you block this? So you can just play bishop e7 and then he play knight e4 trying to attack this. So you take the bishop back and protect. Okay. Hmm. So you can see my chess.com ID and you can send me the challenge in that. Okay. Yes. Now queen f3. So queen f3 was played. We'll continue with I can push. The knight will go there. Otherwise, queen b6 is the way attacking the knight. Now he can just take it backwards, and then I can push the pawn forward also. Knight here, so I'll take it, push the pawn seems to be incorrect. We continue with queen d4, attacking the bishop, and he loses the bishop. So he respond with knight f4. Now here the main intention uh, must be playing bishop d6, attacking this diagonal. Okay, basically you attack the knight so that you can just take away this knight. And then play queen here, attacking the queen and try to take it. Now let's see what he responds. White take it, then pawn take it, and we continue. Otherwise, if he declines, how can he decline? No, he did not have any option of declining also. Anyways, so x g5, the knight gonna move backwards. No, here. So I'll push g4. Okay, Puvandraj, I'll wait for your challenge. So x4. Now, first of all, bishop c5, creating pin. Then knight to x5 and knight sack. We go on with e4. He push. We also push. d4. Bishop to d6, blocking the rook to come here. Hmm. Now let's see what he responds. So he play rook to e2. I'll push the pawn forward, protecting, and then I can push this even further. Okay. Now let's see what he responds. He'll take the knight back. So let's push. We'll go with a4. He take it. We go on with rook take on a4. Push the pawn forward. If I'll push, then knight come here. So let's not go with that and continue with rook to a2, attacking the pawn. He'll take the knight backwards and then I push b3. Now the knight cannot jump here, so that's the main power. Now if I want to attack this pawn, I must double up, play rook there, rook here, rook here. So rook to a1, rook to b1. You can just take. Or you double up. Double up is not helping. So we'll take, give another check. The knight comes in between. You take knight, knight. Okay. So we'll move the knight to d7. Knight here, and capture. Now king comes to x7. And king to g2. So I'll play the bishop in between, blocking this connection. Now you can observe that rook take on the knight is an option for us. Okay. Now rook take on the knight, he'll take us. Rook to e2, we'll attack this pawn. Why are you not targeting the d3? Yes, I can target that. No, 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 no. Over here, knight was protecting the d3 pawn. How can you target it? Think about that. Anyways. Okay, so rook d5 was attacking the bishop. Yes, I can take it and ignore this. Play this here. Now you are pushing this pawn forward, attacking this. So yeah. Okay. So over here, I'm still kind of stuck over here. Okay, rook take d3. So he just gave us another option. Rook c3 takes and protect. Let's bring the king towards the center like this. We go with f5. If we take. Don't take, then I don't care. So king g6, king f6, king c5, push the pawn, g6, and rook d6. Now it's time to move the king to d4, king e4, Rook c6, rook c2 check, rook a2, rook g2 takes, king e3, hmm. King g2, queen f4. So king h2, rook f3, hmm. All right. King e4, king f5. He is just check, 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 check. Oh, not draw, man. Wow. Anyways, hmm. Okay, so if you want, you may send me the challenges now. Okay, so I get a challenge. I'll be playing as black. Against d4, I'll open up with knight f6. Hmm. Let's see what he responds with. Bishop f4. We'll go with g6. Friend request. Okay. Bishop g7 and castle. Knight h5. Never play this move. Always remember this. This is a mistake. Anyways, knight take on this. Now the matter is simple. You can play d5, play c5. Matter is simple. Wait, he can take and then push. But then I can play this. Okay. So I'll just take it and make it simpler. Followed by knight c6. He take, then pawn take, and we continue. Otherwise, I'll play queen. I can also play queen p6. So I'll go with queen p6 because I know that I'm attacking the center. And at the same time, I'm just attacking the weak p2 pawn. Okay, rook p1. I can take it. So knight take on d4. Bishop take on this. Pawn take and then queen take. Welcome Akram to my channel. Welcome Chubi to my channel. We take it. Queen take on this. Queen will be attacking this pawn at the same time. So this is quite good position. 3 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Uh, Move out the bishop, or you can like queen take this, then queen take on the bishop. This is the available option for us. So what would I say is protect. You can just play e6 and protect. Okay, so we'll play e6. Queen take on this pawn will be an option. And then continue with b6, bishop b7. Okay, so let's move the queen back to f6. Play x5, x4. Queen to f3. Bishop e7. Opening this diagonal. Now bishop c4 is a kind of good move. So rook to b8. Idea is to protect the bishop. And then we're gonna push or let's wait. We'll wait and play x5 followed by x4. We play x4. We're gonna push e5. If we take, then queen take queen. Otherwise, e5 will be looking forward for e4, attacking the queen and the bishop. He respond with queen e3. Push, queen take, push. Okay, so that's a very good move. If I push, queen take on this, and then I play queen here. So we'll go with e4. Queen c6. Hmm. Let's see what he responds with. Anyways, if you're enjoying the stream, you may like live stream. She just fell for the trap. So king f1, queen g2 check, rook to e8. The queen is pinned. E take. We'll take the queen. Take this pawn. And give another check. Of course. Oh, I missed the mate. So rook c8 check. King comes here. Bishop. Hmm. Oh, I forgot to chat. Welcome Ikram to my channel. If you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. A5 check. And queen e8. Queen c4 mate. Okay, so if you want, you may send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Any challenges? Okay, so I got another challenge from this idea. E4. Let's play the Sicilian. Hmm. Our opponent play knight f3. We'll go with e6. He played e4. We take, and that's how we play bishop c4. So we just take out the knight. He moved the knight outside. I go with knight take on this, or I will wait. We'll play e6. Bishop e7 castling, and then take the knight to c6. That's it. Okay, so we play bishop e7. He go with rook e1. We play knight c6. d4 will take. Knight take it back. We continue with. I want to play this, but I'll say castle. Castling is important. That's why. And then we can focus on a6, b5 as another plan. He take. We also take it. And then we can look forward, pushing d5 and attacking the bishop, pawn. So that can be the part of plan. Bishop g5 will open up d5, attack the center. Pushing the pawn does not make sense. I can just move the knight back and attack the pawn, and also attack this bishop at the same time. So yes, captures. I would take it back. Actually, I could have taken from this, opening the bishop. But in my opinion, he can play bishop backwards, so I can also play bishop here. This is my opinion. Otherwise, he could also move the bishop there. Okay, so he played bishop d3. I'll play rook b8, attack this. Hmm. Let's see what he responds. Rook b1. So then I push, and then play bishop b7, open this. Or I must develop. So if I'll develop means I'll play bishop e7, make bishop a1, a8, and then push. That's a very good move. Welcome, Ankit Kalam to my channel. If you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. If you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Bishop take on knight was absolutely incorrect. Anyways, that was his call. So he just trade. And I have to take this knight because this knight is our main enemy. So he is trying to checkmate. Hmm. Anyways, play x6 or g6. So I'll go with g6 attacking the queen. Hmm. So bishop take. I'll go with pawn take on g6. Hmm. What was the meaning? Bishop take on knight. And I'm just pushing queen f6. Playing queen g7. Idea is to attack this pawn, but first of all I'll focus on trading the queens. So queen g7. Now white to play. White trade, white does not trade, that's up to him. Anyway, so if you enjoyed the stream, you may like the live stream. Queen x4. Hmm. So bishop coming to a6, and then he gonna trade the rooks. He can take, I'll also take. No. Rook p3. I'll move the bishop c4. Okay, now rook can take. So I can also take it back and attack. Anyways, if you're enjoying the stream, you may like live stream. So he trade. Now let's see what he responds. The bishop is controlling the f1 square. So just a checkmate plan. He can move the rook backward, but then he lose the pawn, so that's it. Now we'll attack the rook. Bishop take on the pawn, and queen take on this pawn. Yes, available option for us. Anyways, if you want, you may also challenge me. You can send me challenges by searching my chess.com ID. So he respond with rook c1. I'll go with queen take on c2, sacrificing the queen. The main idea is rook take, checkmate coming. So let's sacrifice the queen. The queen is not important in our life. He played queen f4. So I would play rook to b1. Now that's a pin. Means rook cannot take it. So like this, I will win one rook. Hence the game. Okay, so what he's going to respond with? And if you enjoy the stream, you may like live stream. Okay, so queen take on this, and then we trade the queens. Queen take, then rook take. Yeah. Now rook here, capture any of these pawns. That's up to him which pawn he is giving. And then push, promote to a queen, and deliver the mate. So good game played by Christian. Anyways, now if you want, you may send me the challenges. Okay? Anybody who wants to challenge me can send me the challenges now. Hmm. Any challenges? Okay. So I get a challenge. Let's accept. And I'll be playing as white. Let's play d4, e6, c4, knight to c3, followed by e4, and hmm, okay, so that's good. e5, bishop d3. Taking the queen out early in the opening is vulnerable, and that's what it is happening. Now he can, the queen is trapped. So black's queen is trapped. Let's see what he responds with. Hmm. Bishop e4, we just capture the queen and take the bishop, taking out the knight, castling, d4, d5, d6. The plan to just push the pawns forward. So d6, knight to g6. Queen comes to d3, attacking the weak pawn. He responds with f6. We'll go with pawn take on this. c5, defending the pawn. Play c4 along with bishop e2. Queen p6, knight to d4, offering trace. So you can just take, we'll also take and continue. Uh, hmm. Queen p2, you can deny the trade by like moving the knight. So you play knight c5, bishop e3, queen c2, knight take e6. We can push the pawn forward and then go with knight take on this. Knight to b5. I can take or I will just take the pawn. So we'll go with knight take f5. He can push the pawn, opening the bishop. Anyways, let's see what he responds with. You go with this. Obviously, I won't choose n percent. So knight e6. Okay, so black to play. The black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. Hmm. Knight to c7. Mm-hmm. Boring. Bishop d4. Queen to attack. Put the knights at the back rank. Hmm. Bishop a1. Just move it backwards. Play queen there. Attack the knight and deliver the mate. So 6 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock. Where black is thinking for the move. Let's see what he responds with. Rook to e1. Okay, black to play. Black is thinking for the move. If you are enjoying the stream, you may like live stream. Rook e8 check. Alright, so if you want, you may set me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed.